a summer breeze. The haunted wailing of a steam train, it takes me back and sets my spirit free. My parents died when I was just a boy. They sent me to my aunt in Tennessee. But in those hills I stumbled on the railroad. I knew right then it was the life for me. I still can hear the steam escaping and see the mighty men who made her go. The smoke of fire hung in the air and called out to my soul, pointing to the path I had to go. The gleaming of the engines took my breath away. Folks boarding trains to head on down the line. All the sights, all the sounds were like the siren call. Come away, come see what you might find. Now that I am so much older, the heartache and the pain has surely changed. But now my blood is of the railroad. It's got my heart, it courses through my veins.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the new Let's Play. Again, the kind of slightly more relaxing, not really do silly stuff because it's Railroad Tycoon, and there is delivering, yes, deliveries, or delivering, one of those two, possibly both at the same time. Conflating in my head. Stocks and share dealing, quite interesting stuff in a very nerdy way. And, yeah, cool music. And I'm going to do this. I'm not going to try and gold everything. Each mission, we're going to be doing the campaign. Each mission has gold, silver, bronze medals. I'm going to count a mission completed if I get a medal. I don't care which one, just a medal. Because this is going to be a bit more relaxed. I'm just going to be forcing myself all the way through. So let's go, shall we? So, single player. And a new campaign, of course. I'm not going to go with hard. I'm going to go with normal.
It's right good to see you. The museum's supposed to be closed today, but I guess it's okay if you look around.
Yay!
I was down in the boiler room fixing that darn contraption again. Can't complain, though. That's why they keep me around here. Seems I'm one of the few geezers left that know anything about this old stuff.
Aww.
I thought I'd come upstairs and see who was here. Guess I ain't gonna get a nap with you around. I'm just funning you now. Right glad for the company, actually. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're looking at all them highfalutin display cases. They tell a story of some pretty influential people from the old days. Powerful industrialists they call tycoons. Right pretty name for the bad ones. Reckon it ain't good enough for the honorable ones. They were all men of action, though. You know, changed the world, they did.
Uh-oh. What am I doing here?
Off same as regular folks like you and me. Oh, you think you could build an empire of your own if you'd gotten started in them days?
Not really.
Well, why don't you give it a try then?
All right.
That first display case on the left there and get started.
All right.
Hey, don't bite. Go ahead.
I was just about to. Yeah, so this first one, going west.
This here's about the American West. Well, west of New York City anyhow. See, the nation hadn't been able to use much of the land west of the Appalachian Mountains because it was just too difficult to move goods to and from those markets. Well, the trains changed all that. Now, the nation had a quick and reliable form of transportation. Go west, the man said. So they did, by the trainload.
Alright then, so... here we are! Right, so the Erie Canal opened the Great Lakes and the interior of the United States to the markets of the East Coast in 1825, which was, I think, the year the first freight railway was created, which was the Stockton-Darlington in Yorkshire. 15 years... I know random facts about it. One of my favourite game series is the 18XX series, upon which this is based. So I know a little bit about this kind of... the trains and stuff. Right, 15 years have passed, and demand in the burgeoning interior is growing rapidly. You have been given a charter to connect the industrial East Coast to the blossoming Midwest. Bronze, connect Boston to Buffalo before 1866, so that's the ultimate goal. We have to do that, otherwise we have to do this mission again, because we'll have failed. Silver by 1861, and for gold, we need to do it before 1856. I can't build unconnected track, so I have to start a bit of tracking from their spread. And I cannot resign or be removed as chairman of the company. Right. Let's orientate ourselves. So we're heading westwards, this way. And we want to connect Buffalo to Boston. Now, if we were to go due west, of course, we'd hit these mountains. I'm guessing these are the Appalachian Mountains. So what we want to do is follow the rivers. Follow this river. Round where it meets the Hudson, down, but then kind of veer off through Hartford, Providence, maybe. Now the question is, do we start at Boston and work through, or Buffalo? Now Buffalo to Rochester is probably a little bit further, so we'll probably get more in passenger traffic, but I don't think it's going to be that valuable, just because Boston's a lot bigger. But I think what I might do is I might start in New York, because that's, I think, the biggest city on the map. So you can have a look at, let's actually orientate ourselves completely northwards. Because it's got the most stars, that's the size of the city. So this is going to be the most profitable city. And it'll be a good place to go off, so we can join up to Bridgeport. And then I think we'll head maybe Hartford, Providence, and build the New York to Boston route. And then after that we can send... north along the Hudson. It's probably a good idea to actually, well, we should probably, yes, we'll start one now, and we'll go with, we'll go with, what can we go with, what do I know, any good, we'll go with, of course, the MIC, New York Central, we'll call it the New York Central. Any good kind of railroady kind of pictures? Very kind of centralish. We'll go with the star. So we're going to put in as much money as we can. Now, we don't have to worry about our money, so we'll drop the dividend to 0 so we don't have to pay anything out of our annual stuff. And we can build in Canada, but it will cost us $1 million to go over there, so there's no real reason to. So I think we've done everything we can. Now we've got to think about where we are going to build. Right. So overall, Boston... if we build Boston, we'd probably want to build Boston to Lowell. Whereas New York, we can build New York to Poughkeepsie or New York to Bridgeport. They seem to be profitable routes. We'll build. Actually, I don't do this a huge amount, so we'll try building. No. Let's go up like that. And we want a large station to get as much of New York as possible, so we want to build there. Now I'm building the station first because that means that we're definitely going to be able to build and not get caught in the way by buildings, because they can stop you building. Now one thing to be aware of is, of course, the track costs, and they're more expensive the longer the bridge, so we're going to do a bit of a sweep there. And of course, how you can see this red bit, that's because we're trying to build a really steep bit of tracks. That's probably actually a really unhelpful place to build the bridge. So we want to kind of see roughly where there's a nice bit. So we might actually try and build across maybe here. Oh, that looks all green, that's good. And then we'll build, because we're here, we probably don't need the large one to get all of Bridgeport, and we're going to make it flexible so it'll snap to the track. Can we get away with the small? We can get away with the small and just grab these. So we'll build a train route for that. Now, I think the Norris is probably... It's more expensive, I think. Yeah, it's 4 times as costly. Annual maintenance, it's neither here nor there. But it's a lot faster, which is kind of what we want. We can do whatever we want. We'll let the kind of train manager, whoever we put in charge, we'll let them deal with it. We'll let the AI deal with it, because we can fix it, but there's no point. The moment we'll just go with whatever you think is profitable. That's going to be making us 40,000 when it arrives. When it starts, it'll pick up the load. Now, one thing I've forgotten to do is to put in some maintenance facilities. So we'll put you there, and then we can see how that goes. Now we've still got 1 million, so that's running through. It's going slowly across the bridge, which is another reason to keep it small. So it's just heading back to New York with nothing. So this is not... Ooh, the Boston Southern. Oh, he's connected my route. Right, that's unfortunate. I wonder if we can just connect directly into his track. I know you can do that. But I wonder if that'll count as us connecting Boston. Now, what I'm... Do we want to connect to Hartford, or do we want to ignore it? Right. Right, you're a dairy farm. Now, you produce milk. Where's milk valuable? Milk's quite valuable around New York. Obviously, population centres, because... around here it's really cheap because there's no population centres, and there's 2 dairy farms up here by the looks of it. Oh, the Syracuse and Watertown. Where are you? You're building across right where I want to be building. That's frustrating. We'll have to deal with these guys. We might have to do some stock shenanigans. Yeah. What we need to do is build a route that has things New York needs. What does New York want? You want? We're really bad. Maybe doing things like this was not such a good idea, and I shouldn't have rushed into this. I've wasted a year building this track, because I went on fast forward and I forgot to drop it back down again. Right. Any good grain stocks up there? We're not going to get anything around there, because that's used up. Right. Any other industries around here? Bakery demands sugar. That comes from Boston, so we're going to want to connect to Boston. Definitely. So, can I just... Building straight across is stupid. It's going to be incredibly expensive. And the track lay is going to be very wibbly-wobbly. So I think... Okay, we're going to go to Hartford, because that's where the track's leading us. And we'll build... Can I get with a small? I can. We'll go with a small then. And once again, track to track by... No, and once again... And a maintenance out of Bridgeport, maybe? Build you there. Yes, a lot of stock shenanigans going on. We have not got a lot of money. And by that I mean we've got nothing. So it might be worth actually giving out a dividend. No, that's not. And then, if we can, we want to build across to Providence, except that's probably going to be really expensive. So we'll go up here. And... Right, so... It's just snapping over a direction I don't want it to go. Right, we don't want to have a lot of red, so we're going to build there. We're building to Springfield, and I don't want to be building to Springfield. It might be worth just scrapping this and starting all over again. Just the whole game. Yeah, we took too long, so we're going to exit. How do I exit? How do I leave the game? Escape? Yes. We will resign. Are you sure you want to resign the scenario? Turn to campaign screen. Yes.
Look up now. So it didn't go so well. You can always try again, or you can skip that one for now and try the next one. If you skip it now, you can always come back later.
That's the first mission, dude.
This here's a about?
Yeah, we know. We know. We know. We know. Yes, we know. Right, so that one didn't go well, partially because for a while we had 1 million in the bank not doing anything. I want to start a company. Right, thank you. And we'll try again with the New York Central. Actually, no. Let's work out what we're going to do. Oh, this is different. This has got a bit of track going to Providence. I think we'll start in Boston. I don't know. I want to say we'll be the B&M, the Boston and Maine, but I don't know where Maine is off the top of my head. I think Maine's further to the north, but I might be incorrect. Americans will be angry at my lack of knowledge of geography, I'm sure. I apologize. I'm sorry. So, yes. Well, we know we're going to be building... We'll call it the Boston, New York Railway. The Boston and New York. And, of course, we'll go with the Rising Sun, shall we? So we've got 2 million, so I think this is probably going to be good. Now, again, we're going to prioritize building the old... so we want to kind of... No, locked. Stop it. So that was about right. Large one, is that better? Actually, can we get a large one? A large one here. Actually, angle it slightly. Can we get? I want to get the port if we can, like that. We don't get the farms though. I think we'll survive without the ports. So we've connected Boston. We're going to ignore Worcester for the moment. Just head to Providence. What do you need? Do you want a medium? Flexible. Can I manage a small? No, a small. Just a load of houses. But, so we'll just build a small one because I'm just going to building a local route there. Again, we're going to want to try and get to New York if we may. Let's go back. I'm happy with that route. We'll build a quick route there. Not a huge amount. It looks like it's only getting passengers between the two. Providence, though, is bigger than Bridgeport, which means they'll be more profitable.